Ashley McBryde, hello.
Hello.
It is so good to see you. You know, I'm a huge fan of yours, so I always get very, very excited to talk to you.
It's always good to talk to you too.
Congratulations on what is going to be a huge year for you. From one year to the next, this jump is incredible.
It is incredible. It keeps me, you know me, I'm always going, what? Every time something happens. Album of the Year nomination, I was trying to get the nominations on Good Morning America, but I don't have cable. And so I was trying to find it streaming. And while I'm on my phone, a Twitter notification comes up and it says Album of the Year. And I was like, hey, Album of the Year. And I clicked on it and my name was on it. What?
That's you're such an artist. Is that a better moment for you, honestly, than Female Vocalist of the Year?
Those are both huge, huge categories. But I think Album of the Year is my favorite one. And when I'm looking at the records that are on Album of the Year, I like all those records. So it feels good to be in there. I mean, somebody else likes mine. Somebody else's likes my record too.
Do you feel like this was the year too of those complete albums? We kind of went to that again, instead of like, and then a couple other, it seems very complete in country music for that category.
Yeah. And a lot of times records are made that way, but we don't always get to take them in that way. And I think this was the year that we really got to sit and, like, for me, it was I would pick a meal to make for dinner, and then I would pair that with a cocktail or whatever, chocolate milk, whatever you want. And then I would listen while I cooked. I would listen to a record top to bottom, and it reminded me how much I love the art of making a record.
With so many artists and so many people in this industry that look up to you and that respect you and all your talent, where do you want to see our industry, which I feel is shifting right now? Where do you want to see a continued shift in country music?
One thing we've been really good at in the last few years is including pop elements, hip hop elements, traditional elements, not quite as much. And I think people like Tyler Childers, the really rootsy stuff, we nailed it with Chris Stapleton. If we can keep getting more of that stuff into our everyday lives and our everyday ears, I think that we'd be doing ourselves a big favor.
And when you name those guys, are those the ones you're listening to right now? Are they kind of on the playlist?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Chris Stapleton stays on the playlist.
Yeah.
And I love Tyler Childers too. And there are several others. There's Brent Cobb and all that. Like, there's such great music out there. I do think we should represent it a little bit more on radio.
I know, somebody can cross all genres too. Like I have two teenage boys and they will be like Tyler, the Creator, and this and this. And then the one thing that hangs them on to country music is Chris Stapleton, which is like, I'll take it. Now let me introduce you to some other ones that I'm listening to that I feel like you're going to explore a little bit too, to open your mind a little bit to what country music is.
Yeah, because it's not just one thing. And I don't think it ever has been. There was even a time when Ronnie Millsap was considered pop, and we would consider that classic country today. So it all ebbs and flows. And you're right. You can use an artist, an incredible artist, and an incredible voice like Chris Stapleton to introduce younger listeners to the other kinds of country.
Best of luck to you. I'm hoping for some big wins for you this year. Ashley McBryde, it's always great to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Take care.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our coverage of this year's CMA Awards with Mountain High Appliance, Colorado's favorite appliance store since 1993. Visit a Mountain High Appliance near you or check them out online at mountainhighappliance.com.